So students, today you will be doing Hart's questions in linear equations. Okay. So the first question is, if 7m plus 2 upon 3 equal to 11, then find the value of 2m cube plus 10m square plus 4m minus 3. Okay. Now first you have to find the value of m. Then substitute the value of it in the equation. Okay. So how will you find the value of m? That is solving the equation. What is equation given? 7m plus 2 upon 3 equal to 11. So you will cross multiply. So if you cross multiply, what happens? Number to one side, then after that you have to put it and variable to another side. So 7m plus 2 equal to 3 into 11. What is 3 into 11? That is 33. Okay. So here it is minus 11. The question is minus 11. So it becomes minus 33. Okay. Now 7m. 7m equals minus 33 minus 2, because here plus 2, as it moves to the other side, it becomes minus 2. That is minus 35. Okay. Now what is m? m is equal to minus 35 upon 7. So minus 35 upon 7, that is equal to minus 5. So what did you get the value of m? You got the value of m is equal to minus 5. Now this value has to be substituted in the equation. So substituting m is equal to minus 5 in, what is the equation given? This one value of this algebraic expression, 2m cube plus 10m square plus 4m minus 3. This is not an equation, this is an algebraic expression. Okay, so value. So that is, wherever there is m, you will put, here there is m, wherever it is, you will put the value minus 5. So 2 into minus 5 whole cube plus 10 into minus 5 whole square plus 4 into minus 5 minus 3. This is 5 into 5, 25. 25 into 5 is 125. Minus 3 times means minus. So it is minus 125 plus 10 into 2 into 2 is 2. 5 into 5 is 25. Plus into minus, minus. 4 5s are 20. Minus 3. So this is minus 250. 2 into minus. This is plus 250. Minus 20 minus 3 is 23. So these two gets cancelled because one is positive and other negative. So the answer is minus 23. So value of 2m cube plus 10m square plus 4m minus 3 equal to minus 23. Okay. Now next question. What is the next question? Next question, be careful in reading. There are some benches in a classroom. Okay. If 4 students sit on each, then 3 benches remains empty. That means if suppose this is a bench, normally we ask the students to sit. That means if like they sit like this, isn't it? In each 2. Here what do you say? You don't know number of benches. So you will consider it as x. Now if 4 students sit on each bench, so you don't know, like this it will be, and if 4 students each bench, the 4 students are there. Okay, you don't know the number of benches. Then what happens? If 4 students sit, then 2 benches remain empty. That means 2 benches will be empty. If 3 students sit on each bench, that means next if the benches are there, you don't know the number of benches, and if 3 students sit, okay, like this way, 3 students sit, then 3 students remain standing. That means bench will be less and number of students will be more, isn't it? So find the number of students in the class. What will is it? First you have to find that how many benches are there. Okay, then you will find the number of students, isn't it? So how will you find? Let number of benches be x. Okay, so you don't know the number of benches. Now if 4 students sit on each, then 3 benches remain empty. So 3 benches remain empty means x minus 3 benches they are using. How many students are sitting in x minus 3 benches. That means if 4 students sit on each bench, then 3 benches are empty. 3 benches are empty. Isn't it? 3 benches are empty. So 4 into x minus 3 is used. Isn't it? This is the first equation, that is equal to, okay, first one expression. Number, that is this 4 into, how will you, because each bench, if 4 students are there, then 4 into number of benches, suppose 2. So 4 into 2, you are getting 8 students. So here number of students is equal to 4 into this much. Okay. Now if 3 students sit, what happens if 3 students sit? This is the first one, number of students you got. Now if 3 students sit on each bench, then 3 students are standing. That means bench kam padega, remains standing. Okay, so what is it? So number of students, therefore number of students equals, what is it? 3 into how many benches you are having? You are having x benches. So 3 into x, if all the students are sitting, 3 students in each, so 3 students are standing. That means plus 3 are the total number of students. So this is the second one. So first and second, what is the LHS? LHS are same, number of students, number of students. So 1 and 2 can be equated, 1 and 2 can be equated because both are number of students. So number of students, how will you get? First one, 4 into x minus 3 equals 3x plus 3. 4 into x minus 3 means 4x minus 4 3s are 12. That is equal to 3x plus 3. 4x minus 3x equal to 3 plus 12. 3 plus 12 is 15. What is it? X is equal to 15. So how many benches? What did you take? So number of benches equals 15 benches. Now you have to find number of students. How will you find number of students? Therefore number of students means you got it, either you equate here or else here. So you can be 4 into x minus 3. That is putting the value x is equal to 15 in this. So x into 4 into 15 minus 3. What is 15 minus 3? 4 into 12. That is equal to 48. So number of students equal to number of students is equal to 48. Okay, so either in this one, see that 3 into 15, 45 plus 3 is 48. Either this one or this one, which one you can use. So you got it, number of students as 48. Now the next question is, two persons start moving from 2 points. That means there are 2 points here, A and B, in the opposite direction. That means one here and one here, towards each other. One person start moving from A at a speed of 4 km per hour. Okay, the speed, and meets the other person from B at, that is meeting. This is meeting. So our time is 6 hours. Okay. If the distance between A and B is given as 42 km, what is the distance between A and B? So this distance is 42 km. Okay. Now this distance is 42 km, and here one is towards B and other is towards A in the opposite direction. Speed of A is 4 and time is this one. And here also meets means this also takes the time. This also takes the time as 6 hours. Okay. Now what is speed? Speed is equal to distance upon time. Isn't it? Speed is equal to distance upon time. Now how speed is given, time is given. So what is the distance traveled by this one? So distance covered equals speed into time. Okay, here distance covered by, therefore speed of A, what is given? Speed of A is given as 4 km per hour, and time taken by A to meet B is given as 6 hours. So therefore distance covered by A, okay, how much it is? Speed into, that is speed into time. Speed is 4 into 6, that is 24 kilometers. So total distance is 42. Total distance is 42 kilometer. Therefore distance traveled by B इधर से इधर, this one took 24, so total is 42. So what about B? B will be 42 minus 24. How much it is? 18 kilometer. So what is time taken? This is 18, you got it. Now time is this one. So what is speed? Therefore speed of B is equal to distance upon time, isn't it? What is distance? 18. 18 upon time is 6. So it is 3 km per hour. So what is the distance? Therefore speed of other person equals 3 km per hour. So these are the 3 questions. I hope this speed is equal to distance upon time is very important, and here it moves towards B and here it moves towards A. Speed is given, time is given, so distance is calculated. If distance is the total distance till here, it is 24. What about till here? So it is 18. Okay, you got the distance 18 and time, so speed you can be calculated. Okay, so hope you understood. Thank you.